friends, this is Patty Bennett. I am back to share a quick tip with you today about the Stampin' Up! Delicate Details Lace Tape. You're going to see it right here. I have two samples of it for you. Here it is up close. There's two different designs, and this is what it looks like here in the Spring Stampin' Up! Catalog. It's called Delicate Details Lace Tape. You get over a yard of it, and there's two different designs in the package. It comes on rolls, and the tape itself is on this nice plastic film so that when you want to use the tape, you can just peel it off, and it's sticky, and you can actually just put it right back on here if you decide that you didn't want to use it, or you'll find that it's actually repositionable on your project if you don't quite get it in the right spot. So it's got a lot of great features. Two different designs. Let me show it to you on a couple of samples. It's very pretty when you do the white on white. And here it is on top of a color, so you can see the beautiful colors coming through the details of the tape there. But I wanted to share another idea. I understand this was shared at the Stampin' Up! Leadership Conference recently, and I thought this was really cool. So I was working on these cards last night. You can see that you get the idea of the tape here, but I didn't actually use up any tape. So let me show you what I did with that. So I've got a piece of the first edition designer paper here from Stampin' Up! And I've stamped it with this carousel and the early espresso ink. And that, by the way, is a free stamp set that you can receive during celebration. And I want to show that to you right here in the celebration brochure. It's a set called Feeling Sentimental. There are 4 stamps in that set: the bicycle, the carousel, the phone booth, and the word celebrate. So that is one of the free sets that you can choose during celebration with your $50 order. Okay, so I've stamped the carousel there on the paper, and then I've got a piece of the Delicate Details tape. Now it's colored because I was already using it last night. So remember I told you it was self-stick, so I've stuck it here onto a piece of scrap paper. And then I am going to use my early espresso pad and a Stampin' sponge. And I'm going to start swirling the ink. I'm going to start down here on this edge of the paper and then start swirling up towards the edge of the tape. You can make this as light or as dark as you want to, and it's kind of surprising how dark it actually gets. You don't think it's getting dark, but look at that. How cool is that? And then you get the impression of the tape. And then all I did was go around the outside edge just to give it a little bit of color there. And then that was my finished card front. Super quick, huh? Love that. And then this tape is so pretty, I think I'll actually just use the colored tape on one of the cards when I'm all done. But you can reuse this. I did over a dozen cards like this last night with it, and it's still absolutely fine and sticky and works just perfectly. And then I thought something fun to do would be to make little cards. I like 4x4 cards out of this natural composition designer paper. And this paper has an embossed design on one side, and then it's just plain kind of craft colored on the inside. There's several different designs. You'll find it in the big Stampin' Up! Annual catalog here. Those are all the different designs that come in the package, and it's a specialty designer paper. So I cut that up so that I could use it as my card front, or I mean as my card base. Put my card front on there. I'll just use my snail and attach that to that and use that as my card. I thought that would be kind of something fun and different so that you see that fun pattern on the back, but you have a nice smooth plain surface on the inside to write. And then I embellished them with all different Stampin' Up! Embellishments. So I stamped the really cute little Admit One ticket and punched it out with the ticket punch and added that because, you know, you need a ticket to ride the carousel, right? So I put tickets on each card, and then I just embellished in different ways with punch outs or brads, ribbon. Those are the soda pop tops here on this one, and then one of the new designer buttons with a little swatch of ribbon in there, the taffeta ribbon. So different ways to embellish those. I thought those were kind of fun. So now I have a nice little stack of cards to send to my customers for thank you gifts. And I love this Delicate Details tape. And now that I know that I don't have to put an entire strip on each card, that I can use it in this way for sponging, this is going to go a lot further. So it's a great bargain. Hope you enjoyed that tip. One more real quick tip that I meant to share with you about this Delicate Details lace tape is that you can make it go a little further by using your paper snips and cutting right down the middle of your piece of tape and then just putting half of your piece onto your card, as I did here. So I've just got half of it tucked up under this white piece of cardstock that I stamped. And that way I could make 2 cards out of one 5.5-inch long piece of tape. So just a little bonus tip for you there. Hope you enjoy using your Delicate Details lace tape.